Welcome to our yoga total body workout, Vinyasa Flow. We will strengthen and stretch every part of our bodies. Begin standing at the top of your mat, your hands at your heart. Lengthen your tailbone down, pull your low abs in. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Exhale, fold over your legs, release your head. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, ground the hands and step back, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward dog. Make sure your fingers are spread maximum distance away from each other and lengthen your spine by pressing actively back through your hips. Engage the front of your legs to release your heels down to the earth. Inhale, look forward, stepping the feet to the hands and sit down and cross-legged. Bring your hands behind you, lift your seat, lift your heart. Beginning to link breath with movement. Inhales, lift your heart higher. Exhales, pulling your belly button in towards your spine and up. Cultivating a breath with sound in and out the nose. Lowering the hips down. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale into your belly, your side waist, your heart lifts. Exhale smoothly out the nose. Breathing into your low back, middle back, back of the lungs. Exhale, hands to the third eye, close your eyes, go inward. Then release your hands to your heart, setting an intention for your practice. Inhale, sweeping the left arm over your left ear, grounding your left sitting bone down to the mat. Switching sides, sweeping your right arm over your right ear, grounding your right sitting bone down into the mat. Coming forward. If you can, standing up without touching the ground and lifting your arms out and up, hands to heart. Step back with your left foot for Virabhadrasana 1. Square your hips forward, hips parallel. Press into the outer edge of the left foot, and on your exhale, get down deeper with the hips. Inhale, lift up out of your low back, and exhale, open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Lengthen your tailbone down, pull your low abs in, lift your heart, relax your shoulders down away from your ears, and then soften your ribs in. Bend deeper into the front knee. Lift the right arm up and over your right ear. Bend deeper into the right knee. Go back. Inhale back to Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale the right elbow to the right thigh or your right fingertips to the mat for Parsvakonasana. Press into the outer edge of the left foot. Create a long line of energy from the left foot all the way through the fingertips. Stay here, or you can bind the pose, reaching back to clasp your fingertips with bent knee, or you can straighten the knee. Revolve the heart open. Exhale, release, stretching your hand forward into the mat. Lower your left knee slowly down to the mat, perhaps onto a blanket. Relax your shoulder blades down away from your ears and stay here or lower down onto your forearms and lift your left knee up away from the mat. Reconnect with your breath as you lower the knee down, come back up onto your hands and reach back with your right hand for the inside of the left foot, bringing your seat to your heel. Allowing the psoas to open up. Release the foot, ground the hands, and shift your arms out and up into low lunge. Engage the abs to lift up out of the low back here. Right knee over right ankle. Exhale, release the hands down to the mat, curl the back toes under. Shorten your stance and straighten the right leg. Keep a micro bend in your right knee to protect the knee joint. Press into the inner edge of the right foot. Pull your right hip back. Lengthen the side body forward. Lengthen your stance And come up into high lunge. Lengthen the spine and bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Find even more length in the spine and then revolve your heart open towards the sky, towards the right. Straighten and strengthen your back knee, lifting your left kneecap up towards the sky. Then inhale, sweep the palms out and up. In Alana, lift the heart, get down with the hips. Keep that back leg super straight, come forward on the tippy toes, press back through the heel. Then gliding up into Virabhadrasana 3. Keep the hips parallel and level. Press back through the left heel. Long line of energy from the crown of the head back. Bring your left fingertips on top of a block or on the mat directly under the left shoulder. Now squeeze your inner thighs toward one another. Lengthen the spine and twist open to the right. Exhale, folding forward over your right leg. Lift the left leg up, keeping the hips as level as possible. Reconnect with your breath here. Exhale, release the left foot down to the mat. Pivot the heel down and stretch the right arm out and up for Trikonasana. Pulling the right hip back, lengthen forward through the crown of the head. Keep a micro bend in your right knee. Exhale, ground down into the right foot and lift the left leg up to the sky for Ardha Chandrasana. Stack the left hip on top of the right hip and flex your foot actively. Stay here or reach back for the foot and kick the foot into the hand, opening up across the chest, opening the hip area. Okay, tricky transition. Lower your left hip down to the mat, ground down into the right foot and lift up to standing, keeping hold of the left foot. Then kick the foot into the hand and come into dancer's pose. Kicking the foot up and back, opening across the chest. Reaching the right arm up or forward. Exhale, release the pose, bringing the left foot to the inside of the right thigh or the right shin, avoiding the knee area for Vikrasana, tree pose. Keep the hips level, lift up through the heart and soften your ribs in. Stay here or you can lean over towards the left, feeling a nice stretch from the right hip up through the fingertips. Inhale, lift straight up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Then grab either your knee and pull it into your chest, or if you can, grab the toe. Keep a long spine. So if your spine is rounding, then straighten your left leg. Stay here, open your left leg out to the side. Ground down into all four corners of your right foot. Lift the heart and lengthen the spine up towards the sky. Exhale the foot forward, bring your right hand to the outside of the foot or outside of the knee, and revolve open to the left. Straightening both legs while maintaining length in the spine, pulling your low abs in. Then hug your foot up towards you and wrap your left leg around the right, wrapping the left arm under the right arm, perhaps bringing the palms of the hands to touch. Exhale, pulling your elbows in towards your belly, round, go inward. And exhale, release the pose, hands to heart. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Stepping back now with the right foot for Virabhadrasana 1. Pulling the left hip back, the right hip forward, hips parallel to the front of the mat. Get down with the hips here. Inhale, lift up out of the low back. Exhale, open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Go through all the points once again, lengthening your tailbone down, pull your low abs in, lift the heart, relax the shoulders, and soften your ribs in. Then bend deeper into that front knee. Then lift the left arm over the left ear. Rebend into the left knee deeper. Lifting up, long line from the left hip to the left fingertips. Exhale back, Virabhadrasana 2, and then bring your left elbow to the left thigh or your left fingertips to the floor. Sweeping the right arm over the right ear. Now pull that left hip underneath you and revolve your heart open towards the sky. Stay here or bring your hands around back behind you to bind. Stay here or straighten the left leg. Now press back into your leg, opening your heart up to the sky. Inhale into the belly, the side ribs, the heart expands. Exhale, unraveling the pose, lowering the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up, lift up out of the low back. Exhale, get down with the hips without compromising your low back. Your left knee is directly above the left ankle. Exhale, releasing the hands down, glide your shoulder blades down along your spine. Stay here or lower down onto your forearms and lift your right knee. Straighten the back leg even more. Then lower the right knee down, glide back up and reach back with the left hand for the inside of the back foot. Stay up on your right hand or lower down onto your forearm for more of a stretch. Bring your seat to your heel here. So you might need to press your booty back. Exhale, release. Shorten your stance, pivot your right heel to the mat, pull your left hip back, right hip forward, and flow over that left leg. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And out. Lengthen your stance and rise up for high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart, lengthen the spine and bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Come forwards on your right toes, straighten your back leg, lifting your right kneecap up towards the sky. Find even more length in the spine here. Perhaps close your eyes here, going inward. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, ground down into the left foot and lift the right leg up away from the mat for Virabhadrasana 3. Level the hips, stretch forward through the fingertips, and then swim the arms back, bringing your right fingertips down on top of a block or onto the mat and revolving the left arm up to the sky. Actively flex the back foot and press it as though you're pressing against an imaginary wall. Then release your hands to the earth and fold forward over your left leg, lifting your right leg high to the sky. On your next exhalation, slowly lowering the right leg down to the mat. Pivoting the right heel down, sweep the right arm up for Trikonasana. Your left hand on your shin, a block, your toes, or the floor. Pull your left hip back, lengthen the spine forward through the crown of the head. Exhale, gliding the right foot forward and lift the right leg up away from the mat. Now roll the right hip on top of the left hip and actively flex the back foot and kick it into a wall. Stay here or grab the outside of the right foot, opening your heart up to the sky. On your next exhalation, slowly lowering your right hip down parallel to the left and press all the way up to standing. Kicking the foot into the hand for dancer's pose. Try to keep the hips level here. Spread across the chest. Straighten your standing leg even more and find one point to focus on. Exhale, pulling your right foot to your left shin or left inner thigh, avoiding the knee area. Hands to heart or lift the hands up. Lengthen your tailbone down, pull your low abs in. On your next inhalation, perhaps gliding over towards the right, feeling the nice stretch from the left hip all the way up to the fingertips. Inhale the arms straight up, and exhale, pulling your knee into your chest or taking the big toe and straightening the leg any amount without compromising a long, straight spine. Lengthen your tailbone down here, pulling your low abs in. Stay here, open the right leg out towards the right, perhaps looking at your left fingertips. On your next inhalation, glide the leg forward and take your left hand to the outside of the left knee or the outside of the foot and stretch your right arm behind you. Inhale, lift up to the crown of the head. Exhale, revolve open from the navel center. Then wrap your right leg on top of the left leg for Garandasana. Wrapping the arms, pulling the elbows in towards the belly, squeezing the arms and the legs. Find even more power here. Then inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Exhale, folding forward over your legs. Whew, good job, that was a long balancing sequence. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward dog. Inhale forward to plank, shoulders above wrists. Exhale, hold here. Let's build some fire in the belly. Press back through your heels, tailbone rooted and pressing back towards your heels here. Then lower in one straight line, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart, press into the tops of the feet. Relax your shoulder blades away from your ears. Gazes forward, long neck. Exhale, shifting the hips to the heels, lowering the forehead down to the mat for Balasana. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Come up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round the spine. Inhale, glide your shoulder blades back, look forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down, round. Then come to neutral and press your right arm forward, your left leg back. Straighten your leg more than mine is. Really kick back through the heel. Then pull your low abs in and reach back with your right hand for the inside of the left foot, kicking the foot into the hand, opening up across the heart, opening the chest area here. And release the foot, lengthen out, and switch sides. Straighten and stretch your left arm forward, your right leg back. Straighten your right leg more than mine is. Keeping your hips level, pull your low abs in and up. Then reach back for the inside of the foot and kick the foot into the hand, opening the heart here. This pose will energize you, wake you up, open your heart up to uplifting, positive feelings. Release the pose and shift the hips directly over the knees. Ground the forearms into the mat directly under your shoulders, and then lift and straighten your legs. Stay here, lift the left leg up to the sky, keeping the hips level. You're building a lot of heat here. Imagine I have a hand pressing in between your shoulder blades. Keep actively pressing back as you lower the left leg down and switch sides, lifting the right leg up to the sky. Keeping the hips level. Don't sink in the shoulders. Strong arms and back. Building a lot of heat here in this pose. Building strength. Exhale, release the foot down. Stay here for one more deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, glide the feet back, coming into forearm plank. So pull those low abs in Lengthen the tailbone back, creating a long line from your shoulders to your hips. This is firing up your core, and exhale, lower down into Sphinx. Sphinx pose. That feels good, and you love Sphinx pose. Let me know in the comments. Spread your fingers wide, actively press into the tops of the feet so that your kneecaps come away from the mat. Then exhale, stretch the arms forward and back. Inhale the arms forward. Exhale, swim the arms back. Inhale forward. Exhale back in Shalabhasana. Moving in the rhythm of your own breath here now. Then bring your hands by your sides. Roll your shoulder blades back and press into the mat, keeping your legs extended long up and behind you. We're strengthening the low back here. Exhale, release the forehead down on top of the hands. Re-deepen your breath here. And on your next inhalation, bend your knees and reach back for the outside edge of your foot. Kick the feet up and back, opening across the heart in Dhanurasana. Exhale, release. Inhale, press the mat away, shift the hips up and back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Spreading your fingers wide, lifting the left leg straight up to the sky, and exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale the leg up, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale the leg straight up, exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale the leg straight up, exhale, release the foot. Inhale the right leg up, exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale the leg straight up, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale the leg straight up, exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale the leg straight up and exhale, release the leg down. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Stay here, press more into the left hand, lengthening up through the toes. Stay here or open up the hip, bringing the left leg back behind you. Press more into the left hand, stay here, or bring the left ball of the foot down onto the mat. Pivot the right heel down, straight right leg. Lift the hips up, lean back. Open up. You can also ground your entire right foot into the mat and more of a back bend here. Open the heart. Exhale, switching over onto the outer edge of the left foot. Stack your right foot on top or bring your right foot to the inside of the left thigh, inside plank. Then release, glide forward to plank, exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale forward to plank, exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, rolling forward plank, exhale, going back. Inhale forward, exhale, back. Then lifting the right leg up to the sky, lifting the left leg up to the sky, just little minis up to hip level. And release, lifting the right leg up to the sky, pressing more into the right hand. Lengthen up to the toes. You can either stay here or bend your right knee, opening the right hip on top of the left. Stay here, or you can bring then your right ball of your foot down onto the mat, pivoting your foot towards the short edge of your mat, straighten your left leg, press into the ball mound of the right foot and lift the hips, leaning back. Stay here or ground your entire left foot into the mat and create more of a back bend. Exhale, release the pose, coming onto the outside edge of the right foot, stacking your left foot on top. Lift the hips up towards the sky, or you can bring the left foot to the inside of the right leg, lifting the hips up. Exhale, release, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Then lower your knees down to the mat, bringing your hips directly over your knees, walking your hands forward in Anahata. Inhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Exhale, lower your forehead down to the mat. On every inhalation, tuck the chin, press into the hands. Exhale, lower the forehead down. Continue in the rhythm of your own breath here. On your next exhalation, glide your knees forward. Be careful of your knee joints and sit down on a cushion, a block. Your heels are in between your feet. Lengthen up through the crown of the head, lengthening your tailbone down towards the floor. Close your eyes. Either stay here, or if you can, lowering down onto your forearms or all the way down to the mat, grabbing your elbows above your head. Reconnect with your breath. Every inhalation, breathing into the belly, the side ribs, the heart expands. Every exhalation, pulling the belly button in towards the spine and up. Inhale, if you're down, pressing into the feet to rise back up to sitting. Bringing your hands to your lap. Then your left hand to the outside of the right knee, twisting open to the right. Inhale, right hand to the outside of the left knee, twisting open to the left. So we're going to practice headstand if it is already part of your practice. If you've never been trained by a yoga instructor to do headstand with proper alignment, then just come into Balasana here. Headstand has so many benefits, but you can really injure your neck. Headstand is part of your practice. Remember to actively press the forearms down into the mat, engage the low abs, squeeze the inner thighs toward one another, pressing up through the heels. Work on never sinking down into the shoulders towards the ears, actively pressing the mat away. If you're up in headstand, then slowly lower the legs down to the mat with great control. Look forward, spread your fingers wide and shift the hips back for Adho Mukha Shavasana. Reconnect with your breath here and then step your feet to your hands. Grabbing onto your big toes, lengthen the spine and then fold. Bring your weight forward more into the balls of your feet to try to bring your hips directly over your heels. Lengthen out of the low back. Inhale, release the toes, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart. You can close your eyes, bringing your attention inward into your body, into your feet, all the way up through your legs to the crown of your head. Feeling the inner body, inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, fold, stepping back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Come up on the tippy toes and then lower your heels down to the mat. Creating a long line of energy from your hands all the way back through your hips. Softening your ribcage inwards. Inhale, stepping the feet to the hands and sitting down. Then laying all the way down onto your back. Press your low back actively down into the floor and then lower your heels any amount down towards the mat. Reaching your fingertips up towards your ankles. Sandwiching together in the middle, pulling your low abs down towards your spine. The goal is to do 20 here, but any amount is beautiful. So if you do 3 with good alignment, that is better than fast and furious with your low back coming up away from the floor. Breathe deeply, Breathe into the fire building in your belly. On your next exhalation, slowly lift your hips straight up to the sky, up away from the mat, building strength in the lower abs, and then roll all the way up to seated. Bring your fingertips behind you and lift your heart, lift your chest. See if you have more expansion in your heart region than you did at the beginning of this practice. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth as you lower your hips down to the mat. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Breathing down into your low back, middle back, back of the heart. Breathing slowly out with sound. Linking breath with movement here. Coming back into your deep, slow breath. Close your eyes, go inward for a moment. Now reopen the eyes, glide your right fingertips to the right, and sweep your left arm over your left ear. Perhaps this time finding even more space between your ribs. Switching side, right arm over the right ear. Breathing into your side waist here. Now let's try this again. Let's see if you can stand up without using your hands. Sweep your palms out and up, and exhale, hands to heart. Step your left foot back, pivot your heel down, pull the right hip back, the left hip forward, and bend deeper into your right knee in Virabhadrasana 1. Lift up out of your low back, straighten your back leg, and then revolve open to Virabhadrasana 2. Lengthen your tailbone down, pulling your low abs in, lift up through the heart, melt your shoulders down away from your ears. Bend deeper into your right knee. Inhale, sweeping the right palm up and over your right ear. Rebend deeper into the front knee and sweep back. Inhale, return to warrior 2, and then bring your right elbow to the thigh or the fingertips to a blocker down to the mat. Strengthen and straighten your back leg, pull your right hip underneath you and revolve the heart open to the sky. Stay here, or take your left arm behind you and bind, grasping the fingers. Lean back into your right leg, opening the heart up towards the sky. Rebend into the front knee, unravel the pose if it's bound, and glide your left fingertips to the mat. Lowering your left knee down, lift the heart, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Stay here or lower down onto your forearms and lift the left knee away from the mat. Working into the hip here. Lowering the left knee down, rising back up, reach back for the inside of the foot, and then press your hips back to your heel so that your heel really connects with the seat of your pants. Stay up, or you can lower down onto the left forearm here. Release the foot, bring the fingertips to the mat, sweeping the arms up and back. Making sure the right knee is directly over the right ankle. Get down with the hips without feeling any compression in your low back. Then curl the back toes under and straighten the right leg, pulling the right hip back, the left hip forward. Lengthen out through the side body and fold, keeping a micro bend in that right knee. Inhale, re-lengthen your stance, come up on the left toes for high lunge. Hands to heart, lengthen the spine, and then bring the elbow to the outside of the right knee. Straighten your left leg more. Come forward onto the left toes and press back through the left heel. Every time we twist, our spine wants to shorten, so lengthen the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull the low abs in. Inhale, lift up out of the low back, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to heart. Then glide the left leg up away from the mat for Virabhadrasana 3. Check in. Notice if this pose is easier this second time around. Then releasing the left fingertips on top of a block or onto the mat underneath your left shoulder. Squeeze your hips towards one another and press the left heel back behind you as if it's pressing into a wall. Then release the pose and fold over your right leg. Reconnect with your breath, making sure you're breathing deeply all the way down into your belly, inflating your lungs in 360 degrees. Release the left foot down to the mat, pivot the left heel down, and then open up into Trikonasana. Pull that right hip back, lengthen the side waist forward, long spine. Active left fingertips, then bend into the right knee and lift the back leg up, rolling the left hip on top of the right hip. Straight back leg, activate your left foot, flex the foot, and then reach back for the outside edge of the foot. If you have the pose here, open and spread across the chest. Then rotate your left hip down, press into the right foot, and rise up on one leg. Then kick the foot back for dancer's pose. And notice, can you go deeper this second time around? Is your heart area more open? Then release, bringing the left foot to the inside of the right thigh or the right shin, avoiding the knee area. Perhaps close your eyes this second time. If you want even more, leaning over towards the left, revolving your heart open, feeling the nice stretch from the outside edge of the right foot all the way up through your side body, through your fingertips. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Stay here, pulling the left knee into your chest, or take the toe and straighten the leg any amount with keeping a long spine. Open the leg out towards the left, perhaps your right arm to the right. Straighten your standing leg more. Now, glide your foot forward, bring your right hand to the outside of the bent knee or to the outside edge of the left foot, and open your left arm back behind you. Revolving open, straighten your standing leg more, pulling that leg up and releasing the leg to wrap around the right. Bringing the left arm underneath the right arm, going inward. Squeeze those legs and arms. And then release. Hands to heart. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale, hands to heart. Step back with the right foot, pivoting the right heel down and lift the arms up for Virabhadrasana 1. Lift up out of the low back, bend deeper into the front knee, and then open up Virabhadrasana 2. Lengthen the tailbone down, pull the low abs in, bend deeper into the front knee, making sure your shoulders are stacked directly over hips, right wrist directly over the right ankle. Engaging the legs, lift the left arm up over the left ear and re-bend into the front knee. Inhale, stretch the left arm forward, bringing the left elbow to the left thigh or the left fingertips down to the mat. Opening up here into Parsvakonasana. So really pull that left hip underneath you, straighten the back leg even more, pressing into the outer edge of the right foot. Stay here, Or you can bring the left foot underneath the thigh and reach the right fingertips back behind you, straightening the left leg. Wherever you are in whatever variation of this pose is beautiful. If your leg is straightened, then press your back into the leg. Exhale, release. Come up on the right toes and lower the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale, get down with the hips, making sure your left knee is directly over the left ankle. Find strength in the legs to lift up out of the low back, then ground the hands, rolling the shoulder blades down the back. Stay here or lower the forearms down and lift the right knee up away from the mat. Breathing deeply into the nose, rise back up. Grab with the left hand for the foot and bring your seat to your heel. If you need more of a stretch, coming down onto the right forearm. We're working deep into the psoas muscle here. This should feel really good and also very difficult. Exhale, release. Pivot your right heel down, shorten your stance, pull your left hip back, right hip forward, flowing over your straight left leg. Keeping a micro bend in the left knee, press into the inner edge of the right foot. Then lengthen your stance, come back up for high lunge. Hands to heart, find length in the spine, and then bring the right elbow to the outside of the knee. Straighten your back leg. I know you can't see it, so imagine lifting that back kneecap up towards the sky. Revolving the heart up. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Exhale, get down deeper with those hips. Come on, you can do it. Feel the burn here. This is a really challenging sequence today, I know. So congratulations for sticking with it. Coming up into Virabhadrasana 3. Level hips here. Press back through the right heel and forward through the fingertips. Exhale, swimming the arms back, bringing your right fingertips on top of a block or onto the mat, sweeping the left arm up to the sky. Straighten your standing leg, straighten your back leg, flex the foot, revolving open, and then release. That should feel really good. Flowing forward, lifting that right leg up higher towards the sky. Breathing deeply in and out the nose, make your breath audible. Then slowly release that right foot down, pivot the heel down, and lift the right arm directly over the left arm, coming into Trikonasana. You can bring your hand onto your shin, a block, or reach forward for the right toes. Pulling the left hip back, lengthening out through the crown of the head. Then bend into the left knee, lift your right hip up, lift your right leg up, straight right leg, flex your right foot, press it actively back as if you're pressing into a wall. Stay here or bend the knee and reach back for the right foot. Kick into the hand. Perhaps the second time around on this side, you can open the heart even more. And then exhale, lower your right hip level with the left, ground into the left foot and rise up. If you did that, congratulations, that's tough. Then kick the foot into the hand for dancer. Really lift that foot up and back, up and back. Now, you can either pull the knee into the chest here or bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh or the left shin, avoiding the knee area. Lifting your hands up to the sky, perhaps this time closing your eyes. Take your attention inward from your feet, up your legs and hips to your heart, all the way to the crown of your head. You want even more? Then bend to the right. Feeling a nice side stretch. Inhale the arms straight up. And exhale your hands to your heart. Grab onto your big toe and straighten the leg. Keeping a long spine, remember it's always an option to pull your right knee into your chest and stay there. This is beautiful. You're working on your balance and you're lengthening your tailbone down. You have the toe, perhaps you want to open your leg up to the right. Then gliding your foot forward, bringing your left hand to the outside of the right knee or to the outside of the right foot and stretching your right arm back behind you, revolving open. Release the foot and wrap your right leg around your left. Wrapping your arms, bringing your elbows in towards your belly. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your arms, and then release. Inhale, lift the arms out and up, and exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhale, stepping back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Rolling forward to plank. Exhale, hold here. Pull your low abs in. Bringing more fire into the belly. Burn through all that no longer serves you. Get strong here. And then lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Lift the heart, press into the tops of the feet, lifting the legs up away from the mat. Roll your shoulders down towards your hips. And then shift your hips back towards your heels. Vilasana. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And sigh it out the mouth. Walk your hands forward so your hips are above your knees. Inhale, round. Exhale, forehead to the mouth. Inhale, chin to chest, press into the hands, round. Exhale, melt the forehead to the floor. Continue in the rhythm of your own breath here. On your next inhalation, gliding your knees together, sit down on your heels or all the way down in between your feet. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And on your exhale, slowly lowering back onto your elbows and settling all the way down onto the mat, bringing your elbows up overhead, clasping opposite elbows. On your next inhalation, slowly straighten the legs out in front of you, turning your palms up to the sky for Shavasana. Allowing your entire body to grow heavy and relax. Bringing your attention to the soles of your feet. Imagine a warm golden light warming the bottoms of your feet. And as this light will travel up and through your body, you go deeper, deeper, and deeper into relaxation. The warm golden light flows now through your feet and swirls and circles around your ankles. The light travels up your shins and calves to swirl around your knee joints. The light travels up through your hamstrings and thighs, relaxing your entire legs. You take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out as slowly as you can out the mouth. Allowing yourself to go deeper, deeper and deeper into relaxation. The warm golden light now swirls through your entire pelvis, moving in rhythmic circles around the right hip and the left hip. The warm golden light now warming your lower belly, your low back, before traveling up to your rib cage, middle back, chest, back, and shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out as slowly as you can out the mouth. And allowing yourself to go even deeper, deeper, and deeper into total relaxation. And it feels good. Relaxing the right shoulder, the left shoulder, the right arm, the right wrist, the right palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the fingers on the right hand, the thumb. Relaxing the left arm, the left wrist, the left palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the fingers on the left hand, and the thumb. Perhaps noticing a tingling sensation in the palms of your hands. Breathing deeply in through the nose. As slow as you can out the mouth. The warm golden light now traveling up towards your shoulders and throat, releasing tension and tightness from your shoulders, throat, jaw, cheeks, nose, mouth, eyes, forehead, and ears. Feeling the warm golden light travel up over the top of your head and the back of the head. And you've allowed yourself to go deeper, deeper, and deeper into relaxation. You will take this deep relaxation with you out into your daily activity in life, moving from a place of calm serenity, joy, wholeness, and warm, golden relaxation. Slowly coming back into the room, wiggling your fingers and toes, stretching your arms overhead. Coming back, rolling over onto your right side, bending your knees in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And on your out breath, press into the palm of your hand to come up to an easy seat, preparing to return to the rest of your day and life. Wishing you radiant joy and health. Namaste.